Well, hello and welcome to you on what has been a really wintry evening all over the place. We've had snow, particularly in this neck of the woods, for most of the day, and we have to be extremely grateful for the efforts of this evening's hosts in ensuring that our match here can go ahead as planned. There were reports earlier regarding potential difficulties reaching this venue, and you can understand why. Let us hope that not too many have been held up and that the match can go ahead as planned. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals.
Robin! Trying to get there. Ball is over the line. Duda. Has a pop! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's made sure that that won't get through. Pull it. Now it's Robin. Now it's Rijkaard.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Out to the right. It's going for goal! It's anyone's ball. He's going after it. Quick ball forward.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Pull it. Back into the middle. Good ball, it's found its target. And the shot! And it's a goal! That was a given. It always was.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Forward it goes. Sermon. Van Dijk. Pull it. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, great save! Real class!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. Breaks on here. In towards the middle. Now it's Robin. Gets the better of his man. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Knocks it away. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Rijkaard goes for the cross. Hoists it forward. Now the counter. Little doubt, that is a foul. Falcao. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Roberto Carlos, he's got away. Crunching tackle. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Kaka. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, they could break here. Pella. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, well played, he saw that coming.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's a throw in. And that has put paid to that. Gullit plays it over to the other flank. Robben, who does have an assist to his name. He's left his man. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? This could spell danger. And a shot! And it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Van Dijk. And it's Gullit. Could be a chance here. Zico. Dashing forward at pace. It's got through. Has he found his man? And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but...
Hits one! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Van Basten is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
He'll try from distance. Falcao. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And here's Cruyff. Duda. And here's Van Basten. He's had a go! He's got away with one there. He's played him through. Robben. He hits it. Oh, Denied brilliantly.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class rage.
Hit long and direct. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And they've been caught out here. Big chance! Plays it out to the wing. Hoists it forward. Steered it up to meet it! Back of the net! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole...
It's Van Basten! He's pulled off a fine save.
Van Basten simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Well positioned to make that interception. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Van Basten gets flagged offside.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's played forward.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bergkamp. And here's Cruyff. Dinks one in. And now they can launch a counter. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in.
Zico! Could come back to haunt them.
Zico clearly cannot yet fathom how he hasn't levelled it. A stunning, stunning save.
Keeper has beaten it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Zico. Here it comes. And that's been won straight back. Played into the middle.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Van Basten. Bergkamp. That's surely a foul. Free kick. So, another set play. Oh, crossbar! That's a half-decent try.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. We're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Van Basten is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gets it back. Miranda de Ebro needs to hold on for a few more moments. Has a hit! Danger averted for now. And it's Cruyff. And here's Bergkamp. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's been taken straight back. He's through the middle. He's away. Is there any support? He might not need it. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Defender's on the back foot. Bergkamp. Bergkamp takes a look up. Hoists it high. Cut out in the nick of time. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And that will be the final act. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The Stadio Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my...
He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Ponferrada didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Iniesta. Xavi. And here's Torres. Kuchta! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Intervention was very necessary. Fernando Torres, he's gone for it! And it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Piqué gets into the right position to intercept. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Forward it goes. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba plays it forward. Ponferrada get it back again. Played into space out wide. Oh, nice touch. There will be a throw-in. Sergio Ramos. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. And it's Jordi Alba. It's come loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Iniesta. Basha. Fernando Torres. And the finish! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Ponferrada grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Xavi is the guilty party there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Let's put a stop to that. Now it's Torres. Xavi. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Sergio Ramos. Iniesta. Triol. Piqué. Sergio Ramos. Xavi. Back into the middle. Brzezinski. Brought forward. What does he try from here? That's a decent ball. Has a pop! It's off target and by quite a way. Jordi Alba. It's got through, and Torres! And the keeper barely had to move.
Fernando Torres might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Triol. Basha. It's gone for a throw-in. Nedved. Battles to win it back. He's had a look. Rosicki! Oh, taken with style. And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Jordi Alba. Xavi looking to get on the end of this. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba has got himself a free kick. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. So who's he going to be aiming for here? That'll be a corner. Piqué drives it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Could move up a gear here. He's looked long this time. And the first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Gijón leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. Whistle goes and we start the second half. Brzezinski. And it's got through. Oh, they could break here. Brzezinski. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Torres desperately wants to get on the end of this. Gets it back. Hoists it forward. Played into space out wide. Sergio Ramos. Good idea, just poorly executed. Xavi Alonso. Jordi Alba. Out for a throw. And it's Nedved.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Ponferrada couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Sergio Ramos. Jordi Alba. Just about up to the hour now. Turns and goes back. Ramos. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. The referee's awarded a free kick. And now as good a time as any to pull level. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Kuczka! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Heads it!
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And it's Xavi Alonso. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Xabi Alonso. He's got options out wide. Iniesta. That's sprayed out wide. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And here's the chance to counter. It's on a play. Rosicki! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Keeper sends it forward. Played out to the right. And the counter is on. And he's cut it out.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Dashing forward at pace. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Just brushed off the ball there. He's there to receive it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Referee has just said play on. Rosicki. Well played, he saw that coming.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, shooting chance!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Attempts to play it through. Nedved. And he's there to cut it out.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Well positioned to make that interception. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And here's Torres. Oh, that's nice. And Torres! It's anyone's ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Jordi Alba. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that is that. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and gets up to head it! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Roberto Carlos. Good take, and he's had a look. Shot a goal! And they've been caught out here. It's come loose.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Has a hit! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Luis Suarez. And it's Xavi. He's tried one. A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Ronaldinho tries to get it forward quickly. In with the challenge.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Duda. A real chance to break. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Xavi. It's Xavi!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Xabi Alonso cuts it out. Luis Suarez. Lays it out to the flank. Ramos. And the counter is on. Plays it out to the wing. Gets on the end of it. Hits one! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Xavi Alonso looks to dink one in. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. And now they can launch a counter. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Xavi. Gets good distance on it. Ponferrada with it back again. Luis Suarez. Xavi. Xavi! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Xavi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Ramos. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And a shot! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos goes looking. Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos gets into the right position to intercept. Gets the better of his man. Gets it into the middle. And that's been levered clear. Luis Suarez! Oh, he's missed it.
I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice. Gets it back. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And here's the chance to counter. Caught offside that time. He's made sure that that won't get through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chance! It's there! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have our... And Torres! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ronaldinho. He spotted the run and played him through. He gets past his man. He's had a shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Over to the left. Dinks one in. Up to meet it! And yes, it's there! And already they're looking to run away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done.
Torres! And the follow-up, and in it goes! The second half off to a spectacular start! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Ponferrada get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal.
He's had a goal! And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Xabi Alonso. Well, they could break here. Chance to shoot.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Cafu plays it forward. Now a chance to break. Sergio Ramos. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Gets away from his opponents. In it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And the shot! Sticks it away! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't.
Has a goal! Get that clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
And he's straight offside. Hoists it forward. Pella.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Hits one! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Here it comes. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho's delivery.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Silva. Good ball. Well read, he sorted that out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
There's a long ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Silva.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Robinho, Triol battles to win it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's played forward. Cafu. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's come through, has a hit! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Kaka. He's through. Robinho gets flagged offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Torres. It's found its way to him. Forward it goes. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.